Hey folks, not a very glamorous start to this video. Hey, we're just driving. We are heading further south after our lovely trip to the desert last week and the cowboy thing. Did you enjoy that? We did. It was absolutely fantastic there. Really got a big kick out of that. Anyway, I want to talk to you now before we get to the place we're heading, because I want to tell you about it. It is a place on the south coast, and it's actually a marina. And the reason, those of you who know me by now will know that I'm very into the idea of sailing and living on a boat one day. And I watch a few sailing channels on YouTube. And I watched once some people come to this particular marina, and for some reason I just thought it looked beautiful and amazing. And I thought one day I'm going to go there. So today we're going to go there. But we're going in a van, not a boat. What the hell? There's a place you can park motorhomes there. I think it says in Park for Night that it's €13 for a park up and some services and stuff like that. And it looks like a really nice area where we can walk all the way around the marina. Boats parked next to the cafes and restaurants and things like that. And it sounds very pleasant to me indeed. So we're just going to call in at a supermarket, get some supplies for a few days and head there. Then beyond that, we are heading down to another town, which name I can't remember right now. Herradura, or something? Herradura, where it's a bit of a home education hub. There's a lot of people, expats and whatnot, that have moved there or spend a lot of time there out of the year with their home ed kids. So we're going to meet up with some of those. And yeah, I'd like to have a little explore of that place and find out why these people have chosen that town out of the whole of Spain to be the place that's good for home ed. So let's find out. So you'll notice out there an awful lot of greenhouses. Now that is one of the things that makes this place quite interesting as well. It's on this, not so much a peninsula, but this bulge that sticks out at the bottom of Spain here. I'll show you on the map. And the whole area is just greenhouses, greenhouses on top of greenhouses on top of greenhouses. And we drive through all that, and then we pop out the bottom, and then there's this gorgeous marina, which I can't wait to see. So yeah, sorry, I better focus on my driving here. Known as the Sea of Plastic, this region covers over 30,000 hectares of greenhouses. It's one of the world's largest concentrations of intensive agriculture, supplying around half of Europe's demand for fresh vegetables. Alright, this looks like the camper van area down here, and it looks very full. It didn't look like this in the photos. Right, we got detoured, we took the wrong route. But look, this is what Daddy wants, this is what I want. Boats, and more boats. Oh, look at them beauties. We are here. Obviously, the van is there. It's a big area full of camper vans. They're all plugged in. We don't need power because we've got such awesome solar. And look what we're parked next to. Look at that. Look at that. So, as I was saying in the van on the drive down here, for those who know me a little bit, have been watching the channel for a long time, you'll know this is my idea of heaven. I would love to live on a sailboat with the kids, but Ella's not keen. And when you live on a sailboat, you don't really spend much time in marinas. You try and live on the anchor to live free like we do here. You just put the anchor down, live for free, and go to the shops when you need to. But being able to have a look around so many boats in a marina is just like, oh, I love it. So Ella's going to moan and grumble at me a lot, but what we're going to do is take a nice long walk tonight and get to know the place. I'm sorry, I'm not taking you with us. I'm just going to have some family time with my two children, and I'm going to take Ella and maybe get some food out there, or if not, just a snack and a drink. And then we'll get ourselves back for a nice early night, and then tomorrow I think we'll have a good explore, and I'll take the camera with me. So I do apologise, but sometimes it's just about the family, I'm afraid, guys. So I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Yep, that's my view from my desk. I've just got up, literally. Doesn't, if you can't tell. I've made myself a cup of tea. I'm about to open the laptop and start getting on with some work, and that's my view. I'm a very happy man. Alrighty, we are taking a little walk down to the showers at the marina. Now you've got to walk all the way around here to the other side, which is fine because we've got to walk past all these lovely boats. We've actually been here for 2 days now because I wanted to get a lot of editing done. Yes, we've got a shower in the van, but it's got a little leak in the silicone which I'm going to have to fix. I think that's from the heater because I put that heating duct in there. It's caused a couple of little problems, so you know, when we have a van tour, which will happen at some point, I'll tell you more about that. That's something I need to look at. So we're just going to go and use the shower at the marina right now and have a lovely walk around here. Look at the size of that thing. But as we've only got one lot of shampoo and soap and all that sort of stuff, we're actually going to drop Ella in at the shower, and then John and I will have a little wander around while she's in there. Then we'll take her back to the van where she can have some L time all on her own, and John and I will come back and use the boys. Look at that, a Bavaria 38 Cruiser. Now that's the sort of thing I quite fancy. Mostly because it's something within a price range that I might be able to manage one day. If you go back and watch our trip to Croatia and Montenegro, that is a very, very similar boat, if not almost identical to Sailing Rumour's boat that we went and spent some time on. And that is exactly what I think I would like. Obviously I'd like something far grander and exciting, but you know, you're talking hundreds of thousands of pounds, which I don't have. Something like that you could potentially pick up for about £40,000, 50,000 euros. I mean, depending on the state of it, of course. I wouldn't want to get something that needed too much work, but that's definitely a plan for the future. Watch this space. Okay, so this is the showers here, I believe. Okay, we have deposited L at the shower. We're going to give it 15 minutes, then make our way back. You know where we're going to end up sitting around waiting for a while. I don't know why I put this hoodie on. It's really quite warm. It's lovely, isn't it, dude? Well, John and I are just going to walk around looking at boats for a little while. And there she is, a fresh little girl, fresh from the shower. Was that nice? Yeah. Was that really, really good? Yeah. Well, John and I managed to go and buy some eggs from the supermarket while we were doing that, because Ella and I are eating a lot of eggs at the moment. Because it's a great sort of breakfast. It's a bit like our carnivore breakfast. I was on a carnivore diet not so long ago, and it was fantastic. I lost loads of weight and feel great for it. So Ella and I are on a little bit of a carnivore diet. Not full carnivore, but a little bit. Anyway, now we're going to go and drop this little one back at the van, aren't we? Yeah. And then John and I will come and get our showers. Yes folks, we're leaving this beautiful marina. I feel like I haven't given you much information around here or filmed much. It was just a destination where it was beautiful to sit and get a lot of work done. Anyway, the day has come, we're moving on, and we are heading on down the road to a town called, forgotten. Herradura, I think. Herradura. Yeah, it's the homemade place. Oh, well, we'll see you down there. Let's go. Yes folks, we are settled and happy in Herradura and we're loving the place. It's really nice. Now first of all, if you just saw that shot of Mittens, you will notice that she is sporting a very nice tracker and flea collar all mixed into one glorious combo. So now, I mean, she's always wandered wherever she wants anyway, but now all three of us can watch her on our phones exactly where she is. Isn't that right, Mitt? She wasn't overly impressed on it when it was getting put over her head, but she's accepted it, no problem. She was instantly just back to foraging and eating grass and doing all those wonderful things Mittens likes to do. So yeah, we're down in Herradura, and our first night here, we had a meet-up with a bunch of the teenagers that are like the home education gang here, and they hang out in the back of like a bar restaurant place down the far end of the beach, and they just meet up every single week there and they hang out for hours, just teenagers being teenagery, and it's great. So I was able to go in and introduce the kids and myself around, and very quickly I realized there was no other adults, so I left them to it, and the kids just stayed out and hung out for a little while. So that was really nice. It's great. There's such a big home ed community here. And a lot of teenagers. Back home there was a lot of younger kids, some teenagers, but it was mostly younger kids. So it was really good for them, really good for them. And then to be fair, we've just hunkered down here for a few days. I've been tinkering with the van a little bit. I've got a problem with the turbo, which I'm going to tell you all about later, but it's something to discuss and might change our plans a little bit. But it's 14 euros a night here without power, and we're just quite settled and we're loving the town. It's a really cute little place. I'm going to take you for a little walk. Me and the kids are going to have a little walk out. It's Sunday, so it's Spain, everything's closed. Because it's slightly touristy, there might be some smaller supermarkets open because we could do with some bits. So yeah, I think we'll take a little walk. You kids ready? Elle, you ready?
Yeah.
Boy, ready? So the beauty of this place is, that's why it's worth spending the money. There's nowhere around this town that there's any free parking, but this place just puts you right smack in the centre. Watch this. So as you can see, it just brings us straight out down to the beach, the beachfront. There's these beautiful little restaurants everywhere. Some areas here remind me a lot of Thailand, surprisingly, but I think it's just the beach bars and things like that. There's some old school like wooden shack type ones which are really quite cute. But it's a beautiful place. Yeah, we're really sort of falling for it. I can see the charms, and it's a real mixed community. I'm hearing English as much as I'm hearing Spanish around here, because obviously all of the nationalities communicate in English. So there's a lot of Brits. I think there's been some Americans. There's obviously a lot of Dutch and German as well, but they all use English. So everywhere you go, there's English speaking. Not that that makes a difference to many things, but it just shows you there's a reason. There's a reason that so many expats have chosen this place. Yeah, it's going to be a shame to leave. Yeah, like look at this place here. It's just a total wooden shack with the wooden roof. That looks like the sort of place I used to sit in Thailand when I wasn't working. Now that also really reminds me of Thailand. Loads of scooters parked up outside a beach bar. I just wish mine was there. Oh, I miss my bike. So on the other side of the road over here, we've got a windsurfing school, which is attached to like a shop here, Billabong windsurfing shop. And what did we get for Elle? Da-da-da-da. We went shopping yesterday, didn't we, Elle? Yeah. Nice manoeuvre. Are they comfy? Yeah. Elle was in need of some new sandals, so we thought strappy sandals, because she's got a little problem with her foot, something that will hold on nicely. So yeah, it's just gorgeous. We're loving it, aren't we, guys? Yeah. More flashbacks from Thailand. There's a bunch of scuba divers coming back in by the looks of things off the beach. I used to film people doing that. The good old days. John's going down to test the water to see if it's cold. We know it's cold, but he still wants to test the water. Do you want to test the water? No. And the verdict? Yep. So we're walking along here discussing what we like about this place, because we all really like it here. And John's favourite thing so far is?
Chinese takeout.
Chinese takeaway. We found this little hole in the wall Chinese takeaway last night. I think we might do it a second night running. Now, you know, we don't exactly have money to throw around at all, but it's like £5 each, €6 each for a little box of noodles with chicken and vegetables, and there was loads of it. Well, these guys had rice actually. I'm sorry, but that's just too good to pass up. I don't think we'll be stumbling on that again anytime soon, so we're going to make the most and probably get some more tonight. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
If it's open. It's Sunday, so it said it was open, but who knows? It's Spain, isn't it? And we have to have the obligatory ice cream, don't we? Well, actually, gelato.
Even for the small cup, it's pretty big.
It's big size, isn't it? We don't need bigger than that. I'm back to the van. The kids have beaten me back actually. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that little look around La Herradura. It's an absolutely gorgeous place. I think I've fallen for it a little bit, but we can't stay because we can't afford to stay in this camping area for much longer. So we're going to be hitting the road tomorrow and heading along the coast towards the port, really. We're going to be heading to Morocco soon, folks. Here we are back with Mittens and her pretty necklace. Show everyone your necklace, Mitt. Aww, pretty. Keeps you safe, doesn't it? Yep, now you can go wandering. Bye then. And there you go, one last sneaky peek of the beautiful beach at Herradura. As you can see, the van's behind me. We've pulled out of the parking area and we are making our way down the road. We're just stopped because we're going to say goodbye to some friends we made. They should be walking down anytime soon. They live in an apartment down the way. And they're going to come and wave us off, and we'll see them again at some point, I'm sure. We've made loads of nice friends here. It's a beautiful place, and to be honest, if it wasn't for the Schengen blooming rule problem, we would stay. I'd happily pay and stay for a few weeks and just let the kids get to know all these kids and get to know the area. It's beautiful. We will be back. I don't know when, but we will. So we could quite very well be heading to Morocco in the next video, I think. Nothing's going to stop us now. I don't think. I shouldn't say that, should I? But as far as this video goes, that will do, everyone. So thank you very, very much for watching. You know how much I appreciate you all. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. It's all free and it helps us loads. And we'll see you next week. Bye bye.